What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Two Straight Guys with Jaremi and Dawna. Hello. You know,
Hello.
we get asked every time to do an intro.
What would be our genre for our theme song?
I kind of want something like indie and cute.
Oh,
But do you know? Its name was Sleemy. It was and like their video was like claymation style. It was very cute and whimsical.
Sleemy?
Yeah.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Oh, well, it would be fun.
Okay, so something indie.
I don't know. I wanted like
cute?
upbeat, but like cute, but like.
Oh my god, actually, I'm gonna send you a song later.
Okay, are we gonna cover it?
No, but
You know, I do have a guy
anyways.
here that if we raised money, we could record a song.
Okay.
I do. It's actually pretty
Honestly.
cheap. I
How much is it?
when I did Take Control, I'm sure his price has gone up a little bit since then, but when I did Take Control, I only paid, I want to say it was $750.
That's not bad.
No. And he would make the track. I wrote it. I wrote every. You know what I'm very proud of? I wrote every song that I've sang except for one.
What?
One song I did not write, but she refuses to tell people that I didn't write it because she wants people to think I wrote it. But I did not write it, and I tell people I didn't write it.
Is it the worst one?
Actually, you know what's funny? The word "worst" is in it. Worse Things Than Love is on my album, and I did not write that song.
Oh, I like that song.
No, it's cute, but I did not write that song, and
That's so cute.
I do love that song, but I did not write it. I just sang it. every
When
other
I get
every
married,
other
I'll do
song I
a video
wrote.
montage to that song.
The what?
When I get married, I'll do a video montage to that song.
I mean, it's a cute song, and I love what it's talking about. There could be
Yeah.
worse things than us falling in love.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that,
Like,
but
God,
I did
wouldn't
not
that
write
be
that.
so fucking bad?
Yeah, when I
Anyways.
made my album, I sat down with her, and she was like, well, "What do you want it to be about?" And I said, obviously Michael, and so I kind of gave her things, and then she wrote that song about it. But yeah,
Mm.
but every other song. Oh, and I did not write "Bitchy." "Bitchy" was written for the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, that's a fun fact.
And one of Christina Aguilera's writers wrote that song, but they didn't want it. So then it was sitting there with the producer, and I was like, I'll take it.
You're like, bitchy, that's right up my fucking alley.
Yeah. So let's go. So I took it. So that was fun. But
Wow.
yeah. Everything else though, I wrote. But yeah, so it was like $750. You tell him like what kind of beat you want. You give him some samples, like this is the sound I'm going for, and then he comes out with a bunch of tracks, and he's like, what do you like? Do you like this sound? What do you want to tweak? And then I'll give you the track, and then you write it, and then come and lay the vocals.
That seems easy.
Yeah, it's great. I love it, and he's so nice. Yeah.
What's their name?
Miratone.
Maritone?
They go by Miratone. Miratone Studios. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like the actual first name on the birth certificate.
No,
That's an interesting one.
He's very adamant about his brand. So yeah.
Maritone. Well.
Mirror, like you're looking at a mirror.
Oh, mirror tone.
Yeah.
I thought it was maritone like a baritone, but with an M.
No.
Still music related. Still music related.
Jimmy Roto, Come All You Faithful. No, that's just those are covers. I mean, I feel like that's obvious.
Well, he wrote, "Oh, come all you."
Okay, that's enough. No.
Anyways, how are ya?
Oh my god, I'm good. I feel like when was the last time I talked to you?
You mean other than for like the 5 seconds this morning? Oh no, girl, we literally haven't been talking.
No, I've been going to bed at really random hours, y'all. So like the moment I can get sleep in, I go to bed.
I'll get random messages from Jaremi that says, "Hey, I just woke up. Hey, I passed out.
Okay.
Hey, I was sleeping." like all the time.
So there's a few people that have messaged me, and they probably think I'm lying, but I literally am like, I just woke up. It's because my schedule is completely backwards. Like just
Yeah.
It's not even backwards. It's just whenever I can get sleep in.
Yeah, it's very random.
So another one of the issues I've had here with Austin staying here is she's been leaving the window open. and it's
Oh.
fucking freezing, and I live on the water, and I get sick super easily, like when it's like a temperature thing like that, and I will literally wake up like shivering, and I'm like, look, yesterday I told Michael, I was like, look, I don't care what happens, and I was like, but like I find it really disrespectful when I ask to close the window. Like I want the window closed. Like it shouldn't. We don't need it open, and it's
Yeah.
so irritating. So yesterday I said something, but then there's that. Like the space. Michael's snoring. I'm like, oh.
It is a rough week in the
So
Carey household.
well, I feel like the only time I can get sleep is like when everybody else is up. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Because if they're up and they're in a
It's my
totally different
oh,
room, like I can get sleep because they're doing their own thing.
right.
You know, and then and at night, another thing is Austin is a super light sleeper. I I have to have stuff on. Like
Like background
I
noise.
have to have background noise. I like to have the
Mhm.
TV on when I go to sleep. I like to have lights on. I hate not having lights on in a house. At least like a nightlight or something. Like I need something to see. Like if I need to go to the
Mhm.
bathroom, like my bathroom's across my house, so like I have to cut through the dark and everything. I'm stubbing my toe on fucking shit. Like it's too much. I hate it.
Are you scared of the dark?
No, I'm not scared of the dark, but I want to see where I'm walking. I also want the dogs to be able to see, and I don't know if dogs are nocturnal or like can they see better in the dark. I don't know,
I think they can.
but I want them to be able to see just to be safe. So I also don't want to walk in the dark and then step on them.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God, that's me and my cats. I'll trip over them.
So Austin has to have everything off, and then she has to have it in complete darkness. And like I have to cross, like if I want to go to the bathroom or the kitchen, I have to pass her up, and it's completely dark, and I'm like stubbing my toe on shit. I'm like, son of a like I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, like my thoughts get to me when it's super quiet.
Oh yeah,
And
I
then
hate that.
yeah, and then I feel like I definitely can't sleep because like I'm just like
Mhm.
I can't. So
That's
anyways,
so funny.
what?
I feel like I'm like super sensitive to sound, but like I'm the same way. Like I love falling asleep to something like
Mhm.
watching something on YouTube or something random. I'll totally pass out with the lights on. Or like the glow of the TV will be the nightlight kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
something needs to
also
be on.
like yeah, but at the same time, like I also am like so sensitive to noise. Like if something is really aggressive or like I hate like noise coming from my phone in a really weird way.
Mm.
But then also, like, if it's at work and like maybe our music playlist ended and now it's like too quiet and like now there's no music at work, I know instantly, and I'm like, bitch, we gotta fucking turn the music on. Like my
There
brain
are
starts
things that'll
racing.
set me off. Like I like the tiny like I'm a heavy like, if I knock out, I knock out. But like there's certain things that I can hear though, and it's normally have to do with Lego and Atari. Like I
Mm.
know if they go to the bathroom, I know if they are walking next to me, like I and then I will wake up immediately. Which is kind of weird,
Oh my
right?
god, that's parenthood.
Maybe. Yeah, right. But
It's like a baby. You know, your baby turns over in the crib and
I
everyone's like, what
know, and I wake up, and I'm like,
the yeah.
for instance, like I know, so Lego, our bed is really, really high, and Lego, he can jump up. He's just lazy, but he will wait at the end of the bed and just paw at the bed for somebody to
Mm.
like pick him up. But I will wake up for that. But I will, if someone broke in the house, I wouldn't wake up. But I'll know if he's pawing the bed.
Yeah,
But yeah, so the
you
only
change
time I feel like I
yourself.
could sleep is like during the day because they're up and doing their thing, and I can sleep during with all the
Mm.
noise and everything and the lights on. So normally, legit, like after I'm done streaming, I knock out. And I think people probably think I'm
Well,
avoiding them or lying about it, but it's literally the only time that I could fall asleep, and I'm like, good night.
I want you to know I don't take it personal
Yeah, well, yeah.
because you are avoiding me and it's fine.
um, but yeah. But other than that, I guess it's the same thing. I feel like I complain all the time.
Well, you know,
It's
when
just
it's
a
an
big
active
change.
thing, it's reoccurring, it's normal, so we'll just get the little venting session out of the way, and then we'll move on to other subjects.
We should have a venting section. Y'all, next week we have Britva and Austin coming and joining us, which I'm very excited about because we joined their podcast. So they will be here with us. Maybe we should have a little
We
venting session with them. I want to see what grinds their gears.
oh, let's
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Yeah.
I
feel
bet
like
they
they
have
could
some
go off.
good ones.
Yeah.
I guess like Austin especially.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like he would actually be the most reliable for that situation. But I'm here for it. I'm ready to listen to
Yeah,
it.
it's gonna be fun.
And so,
I'm very excited.
ha- have you
Uh,
watched all the stuff with J Lo?
no,
Have you not
there's
seen
something
all
happening
this?
with J-Lo.
Yeah, like everybody talking about her. Wait, you haven't seen the meme going around of J Lo where like she's like, I put my hair down because it reminds me of when I was 16 and I was that girl running through the block with no care.
No, I haven't seen anything.
And people
What
are
is
like,
happening?
girl, what block? Like, you are holding on to this fucking block. They're like, which block? And then it got me thinking. So, like, my TikTok is now all of these conspiracy theories. Like they're like, word on the street is J-Lo. Nobody likes J-Lo from the block. Like all this stuff. And there's all
Nice.
these New Yorkers that are coming out saying, like, they've ran into her and, like, she's awful, like, she's mean and all this type of stuff.
Oh.
And then she did this thing where she did an interview and they were like, what's your favorite order from the bodega? And she was like, oh, I get the orange juice. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you don't, or whatever it is. And she's like, and chips. And then someone brought it up and they were like, orange juice? They're like, what? They're like, what is this? And chips? Like, what kind of chips? Like, what do you mean? And then it got me thinking, because, like, if someone says, what do I want from the bodega? Like, I know my exact order because, like, everyone has a different, they have something different that's good at each one. And so you know what you want at each one, something specific. Like, mine is normally, like, an everything bagel toasted with butter, like, and eggs and cheese. Like, that's what I like from this bagel. And then, like, the kettle salt and pepper chips or whatever. You just know. And so the fact that she kind of, like, was, like, secretive, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, do you have a bodega that you go to? Like, she kind of seems like she lies or embellishes, like yeah, she's from the Bronx, but then, like, she kind of made that her brand and, like, she has to, like, coast on it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like,
Is there just a place that has freshly squeezed orange juice? Like, is that what she's talking about?
but why not say fresh orange juice and not the orange juice? Like, what the fuck is the orange juice? But it was funny because even in the TikTok, the person was like, I don't even know what the orange juice is. Like, what is the orange? What bodega has orange juice like that? Like, but she wasn't saying, like, fruit juice, orange juice. She was saying the orange juice, like, as if the orange juice was a special type of drink.
Like, the color was orange.
Yes.
The orange juice. I don't know. Is that alcohol? Like,
I don't know what she's talking about. But it's been going around. And I was like, wow, I wonder. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't as. And apparently she came from, like, the nicer side of the Bronx, not, like, what she's trying to, like, bank on, like, you know. But I'm not a J-Lo stan. Are you a J-Lo stan?
Apparently not. I didn't even know that there was anything about her.
You don't know about her little documentary?
No.
Her movie about her. Well, she says it's not about her. It's about her. Wait, are you serious?
I'm serious. I don't know anything about any of this.
Yeah, I gotta send you links. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Well, she's getting ripped for it, though. Like, ripped. Also, she did this interview, and I don't know if she did her makeup or what, but, like, it's awful. It's so awful. It's like she doesn't have any eyeliner on. She doesn't have any lashes on. Someone did, like, a brown crease around her eye and then, like, just outlined her lip. It's awful, girl. Like,
is she trying to be from the block? Wait, I'm
confused. It's awful. I was like, she looks tired. I was like, did your makeup artist quit in the middle of this interview? Like, I don't know what happened. And I'm not the only one that says something, because if you read the comments, everyone's like, what happened to J-Lo? But
oh shit.
But people are now seeing J-Lo for, like, how old she really is, and she looks good. But
yeah, obviously
she looks good, but she's always used filters, and so now people are seeing wrinkles and everything, and I'm like, that's what J-Lo has always looked like. But
yeah,
y'all believe everything you see with the filter.
That's just called being a human.
Speaking of filters and aging, are you a millennial?
Hell yeah, I am. Okay, I do know what you're about to talk about here.
What?
That millennials look good for their age.
Yes, and Gen Z is, like, looking older than us.
Oh my god, literally. Okay, so I keep seeing all these TikToks, right? And, like, at first I don't know, is it like a millennial defending us? Is it a Gen Z person defending us? Like I literally can't tell. But then I just always assume that someone is my age or older, I guess, when I look at them, and then they'll be like, "I'm 23," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, and they look
like
old.
you look
If I shave
old."
my face, I look super young, but which is why I love wearing facial hair, so I look older. But yeah, yeah, they're aging. They're aging. Apparently, it's because of stress that they're aging.
Bitch, stress is not reserved for Gen Z, motherfucker.
They are
Okay,
very stressed, um, but they look old. They look old.
that's so weird. Oh, that kind of makes me like
That
sad.
don't make me sad. Good. Fuck them. I don't know why they started this shit with us anyways. Like we never did anything for them. And this is the thing. Now there's
Literally.
what's after Gen Z now? Alpha or something?
Alpha? Gen Alpha?
Well, so they're the up and comers now. So now
Oh
Gen Z has
god.
to deal with that bullshit, and we're like, we
Full
should have just
circle.
got rid of the line. You know what I mean? Like, we could have been homies, y'all. We're not that far apart. Like, what's wrong with
That's
y'all?
true. That's true.
Now y'all
You
look
had your
old and
second
haggard.
chance. You know what's so
Mm-mm.
funny? So my boyfriend's reading this book, and oh god, I forget what it's called, but it's like it's I don't know the name, but it's like the generation of fucking assholes or something. It's like
Is that
some
us?
crazy title. No, it's the generation before us.
Like our
And it
parents?
talks, yeah, like baby
Oh.
boomer era, and it talks about a whole bunch of different things, but like pretty much like everything was at the worst of the worst, like in our parents' generation. And
Oh.
but also there's some things too.
I'm trying to think what
Oh
was
my
bad when
god.
I was a kid. I feel like recession.
Yeah, like all like housing
High
crises and
housing, I think, was really bad when I
like
was, yeah. I,
like there's divorce rates or like like teen pregnancy rates. Like there's
Wait,
all kinds of stuff where it's like that was the worst during that generation. And we've also been talking a lot about how like that generation also like they need to get some hobbies. You
who?
know
Gen
what I mean?
Z?
Like no, the
Oh, the
baby
older
boomers.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and I mean obviously I love my family, I love Chris's family, but like we notice that like they sometimes they're just like bored and I'm like I feel like I'm never bored. Like I could always entertain myself with like books or like games or like going somewhere. Like I don't know. Is that weird?
I mean, I get
Like
bored. But that could
they
be
just don't
ADHD,
have
though. I don't know. That could be my ADHD kicking in, but I get bored quite easily and turn to something else. I don't know.
it's so weird. Anyways, I kind of want to read the book though. It seems a little fascinating.
Yeah. So, speaking of
Hmm.
divorces and stuff, so I did see on TikTok that they did a poll in Sweden, and gay men have the like the are most likely to have the longest running relationship in marriage.
Oh, in Sweden?
They did Sweden and Denmark, and gay people were the least. So now I will say that these numbers are a little skewed because I feel like I don't know how long gay marriage was in Sweden, but I feel like
Oh.
you know what I mean. Like gay marriage is newer than straight marriage for obviously, um,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, but it's like a huge difference. It's five. They're for oh, I will say this: lesbians were the most likely to get divorced, which was
Oh,
29%, by the way,
interesting.
and gays were only 5,
I wonder why that is.
which
Is it because
leads me to
like
think, and I don't, you know what? We celebrate women's rights and wrongs during Women's History Month, but maybe women are the problem.
hey, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
I'm just saying, the numbers
Whoa.
are saying
Whoa.
that something's going on with women.
I just think that women are independent enough to not need a
Then
partner.
why get married in the
So,
beginning?
you know, love can be blinding.
So they're not cautious of their decisions.
Um, it is kind of interesting though, because, you know, as a girl, like you're kind of like told your whole life that you're like hyping up to getting married. You know what I mean? Like that is supposed to be like your big moment.
I feel like it
So I kind of
depends on
wonder if
where you
there's
are,
any
no?
correlation. Well, I can mean, yeah, I guess
Because in
sure.
Texas, they wanted me to marry. Wanted me to marry, have kids, family.
Yeah.
And
That's
I said,
true.
not here.
My God. You're like, is there a baby in that butt or what?
Not here, baby.
uh, I don't know. I find that very interesting, though.
Yeah.
And I do also think, though, too, like, as odd as it is, like, divorce can be a weird, like, symbol of, like, freedom. You know what I mean? For a lot of women, not, like, lesbians specifically, but I don't know. There's just a different vibe around divorce these days.
What do you mean freedom? Of course, you're divorced. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like when you divorce, then you feel free.
Well, yeah, that's why you're getting the divorce.
Right. Okay. Maybe I didn't complete my whole thought here.
Like, when you shouldn't feel not free after, like, what?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things that like women don't feel free about, and it can be like this like weird release. I'm not saying go and get fucking divorced, people.
No, Dawna said, get married, get
She
divorced,
says.
feel free.
That's my plan. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, gosh.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, I get it. My parents got divorced. My parents got divorced when I was young, but they needed to get divorced. They were not.
Yeah, sometimes it totally is necessary.
But I was the reason my parents got married.
The
They
chosen one.
they got pregnant. My mom was pregnant with me, and so they decided to stay together because of it.
How old is your mom?
My mom is 18 years older than me. She was pregnant with me in high school. Yeah. She's young. Both my parents are young because they were pregnant in high school. But yeah.
Wow.
But they needed it.
I could name a few
But
people
I don't like when I like, and I've said this before, I hate like marriage shows or like Bachelor or like 90 Day Fiance or like I refuse to watch those shows. And I know people in this chat like that show. I can't, do you like it? You do.
Well, let me just preface by saying Chris and I watch these shows together. But we totally would watch like Married at First Sight or 90 Day Fiance, and it's not really about the marriage part. It's just because we are fascinated by people, and like it's like mind-boggling. That's kind of why we watch it.
I hate those shows because as a queer man, how we had to like fight for the chance to say that because so many people said that like we do not value the sanctity of marriage or appreciate
you don't represent
that
it
bond
the right
or
way.
anything, but y'all can go on TV and never meet each other and automatically get married and then end up in divorce. So like you guys don't respect it either. You know what I mean? So it really actually pisses me off. I treat those shows like I treat Chick-fil-A, like I just don't go there. Like I don't.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. So. And I think some people are adding gay people up in there, but like it's just not.
Not enough.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day because we were kind of still talking about these same shows, and she had mentioned she's like, yeah, like she's like, I'm just not super straight, and so I don't really get it, and like that like doesn't appeal to me, and there's not really a lot that like
Wait, what?
I feel like I can
She's
connect
not super
to.
straight, so she doesn't get what?
She doesn't like connect with like the marriage kind of shows. Like she just like doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it doesn't resonate with her.
I don't mind like the wedding dress ones when they like go pick out their what is the dress thing? Oh my god.
Say yes to the dress?
Yeah, which I should know this because Rachel got her dress at Kleinfeld's, but yeah, bougie.
Fancy.
Yeah, she did. But those I don't mind because it's not about like they're not making a mockery out of it. Like they're celebrating and picking out like for their day, and I think that's fine. But the ones that make a mockery out of it, I'm just like, you guys, I can't.
Yeah.
So
marriage just ain't really what it used to be. But
what?
I said marriage just ain't what it used to be.
What do you mean? What did it used to be?
Arranged.
Girl, I think that's still a thing.
Yeah, but
I couldn't imagine being arranged. I don't know how people do it. It works for some people.
Yeah, people can get lucky.
I could not. I don't know who my parents would pick. My dad would pick a woman. I don't know
Well,
who my mom would pick. I feel like my mom
oh
would
my god,
pick a
would your mom pick
guy.
me? Oh.
No, I feel like my mom would pick a guy. I feel like she would.
uh, good.
Yeah, I feel like
Would she pick Michael?
she does like Michael a lot. And Michael will message her a lot. Michael will message her more than me.
Oh.
But that's because I'm like bitter and petty, and my mom doesn't talk to me unless she ever unless she needs something. So
Yeah. That can be
and
annoying.
Michael's very much like the person at the party that shakes everyone's hand. He's very much a host, and so he
Oh.
wants to make sure everyone's taken care of and talked to. And I'm just like, they can come here. we're very opposite. So
Well, sometimes that works. Look at you now.
yeah, but like sometimes I feel like it can come off as fake
Okay.
and just like not genuine. I don't like that. You know, I
Fair.
had a dream about my mother last night or this morning.
Oh.
Like a
Because
really
your sleep
bad
schedule
dream.
is.
Like a really
Oh.
bad. So okay, so my sleep schedule, just so you know, I like knocked out all
What's
day
happening?
yesterday, and then I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning, and then I was like up, and then I took a shower, and then I was just like I like did my shower routine, and then I just took a bath and just sat in there. And then I was in there for like 3 hours. I'm not even kidding. I was in there forever. So long that Austin like messaged me and was like, can I go in there and go to the bathroom? I was like, oh bitch, you're up? Like what? She's like, you've been in there for like 3 hours. And she's like, I thought you like fell asleep in the bathtub. And I was like, nah. She's like, yeah, I heard your TikTok going through. So she was like, he's fine. So and then I fell back asleep afterwards, and then I woke up today at like 9. But yeah, I had a bad dream. We got in a huge argument in my dream.
Oh.
Like a bad argument.
Did anyone die?
No one died, but it was like our relationship died. We like really, it was a bad one. I was like, wow. I don't know where this
Huh.
dream came from. I don't dream often though. Do you?
Really? Oh, I dream all the time.
I don't dream often.
I dream all the time, very intense. Like I'll dream so hardcore it won't even feel like I slept.
Oh no. And these babies these made me the antidepressants made me fucking that's why it's a full bottle, because I don't like the dreams on this.
Gotta prepare yourself.
It's too much. But yeah, no, I normally just, maybe because my sleep schedule's off, I don't know, I just kind of knock out
Just randomly.
when I can, girl.
You're like, this seems like a good time to sleep. Let me
when I can.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I like have to be in a routine for myself.
I would like a routine.
Make one.
Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done, girl.
What's your routine for today? We'll start just one day at a time.
You sound like my therapist.
You know,
She wanted me to like journal, and I hate journaling. But I also think it has to do with like ADHD, because like I get sidetracked, and then I don't remember to do it, and then like
Fair.
it's a lot. And so
Mhm.
you know what's okay, so this is gonna be actually kind of sad. So I saw this TikTok, and this boy was crying on TikTok, and he was saying like how he's so sorry for like the friends, like he was like, just so you know, if I call you a friend, like I really do mean it. And he's like, and I do want to see y'all, and I do want to like leave my house and be around you and do all this stuff. He's like, but then like I can't. He's like, I can't leave, or like I get like anxiety and can't go, or like it's a lot of work for me to like pick up a mess, or to, like to reply back and like do all this. And he started crying in it, and I was just like, because I could relate to that, because I was like, it is hard unless anybody's like in that situation, like they don't realize like a simple task for somebody, like for instance, like if I put this cup up after I'm done, that's a win for me, because like it is a lot of work, and people are like, you know, you're just lazy, and I was like, that's not how my brain works. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard to explain unless you understand it. And so yeah. So but I saw that TikTok, and it was really, really sad, and I was like, oh, I relate to that.
I get that too.
But so like a schedule is hard, because like I want to do it, but then my brain gets sidetracked, and then I forget to do it, and then by the time it happens, I'm like, oh god, I've already forgot to do it, and then I'm already onto something else. And then I forget like what happened in the day for me to even put down. So then I'm like, whatever, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then it never gets done tomorrow. So schedule's hard. That's actually very hard for me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I kind of like teeter back and forth. I tend to like swing my pendulum like way far into one direction or way far into the other one. Like I either like have to get every single thing in my life together all at once, or I just let literally everything fucking fall to shit. Like, you know what I mean? So like when I have these moments of like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, set my alarm, go to the gym, like have a healthy breakfast, like kind of get my shit together. I already kind of know it's not gonna last that long, but I at least like try to take those like few days that I'm inspired to do so. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like it's hard for me too. Like I feel like most often than not, I'm very much like throw the baby out with the bathwater, and I'm like, fuck it, I like miss this thing, so now I can't do XYZ. You know?
Like I made a plan to go judge this pageant on the 27th, but like the voice inside me is like, I told myself I'm not going to, but the voice has already been there to be like, just cancel and not go. Like, don't do it. Like, that's how it is with projects. And then like, because how my brain works, if I do something, it takes a lot of energy, y'all. Like a lot, especially like a creative project. Like it literally, I get so drained. I just did a voice acting reel, which I love. It's incredible. Donna's heard it. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. But even that took a lot. Also, it took a lot because Austin was here, so I needed to do it in a quiet place, and I didn't want anybody here while I was doing it. And I ended up having to do some while they were here, which was a lot of work. But yeah, I'm exhausted doing something. And I probably sound like some people that don't get it are not going to get it, and that's fine. They're going to judge, and they're going to be like, "Oh, you're just being lazy," and blah blah blah. But
No.
you don't like people. Some people don't understand, which is why I was excited when I decided to get help for it, because then I was like, "Oh no, now I have a name for it. Now I know what it is." Because then I just felt, oh, this sounds sad, but like worthless. I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm not contributing anything," you know. So.
Like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
Kind
it
of thing.
was awful. So, but I
Yeah.
do have a journal, and she wanted me to write in it every day, and she was like, just if it was like one thing, like what was your emotion for that day? But even that to me is hard because I'm just like, whatever.
How do you pin it down to one emotion even?
But like normally I'm just like whatever. I'm like, okay, that happened, cool.
Just write my name in your journal every day,
Oh
so you can say
God,
that you did
it's
it.
just scribbled out into like pictures of the devil.
It's just actually your fucking like burn book instead of a journal.
I can't.
But speaking of your voice acting reels, I thought
Oh my God, y'all.
you should do a meditation one. I literally messaged Jeremy this morning because I did do a little meditation today. Like I said, I'm so on point today. And I was like, oh my God, Jeremy should like add this to his little fucking collection of voices because he could totally do this. And you weren't too fond of that idea.
So, just so you guys know, I did an animation reel, right? And if you don't know what an animation reel is, it's a collection of different voices, it's showing a range of like the voices I could do for animation. So I did an animation reel, and she messages me like, "Hey, I just did meditation. You should do like this I was thinking like, oh my God, Jeremy could totally do this voice. So she sends me this clip, and it's like, breathe in and let everything out. And I'm like, girl, can you? I was like, I can't do that, bitch. I want to be a clown. Like, what do you want? Like,
Focus on your
breathe
breath.
in. Like, what? I was like, that is not me. And I was like, I also feel like people that do meditation are very serious about it. And I was like, I can't. Can you imagine? I would laugh, bitch. I couldn't read that.
Well, you're saying okay, it's not you, but you're also not like you're not a pirate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can do things even though you're not them.
But my mind in that is creative and having fun with the pirate. Like, I'm not having fun telling someone to breathe in and out, like, in a calm. I don't talk calm. Like, that just doesn't. That's not me. So that's already a challenge in itself. So,
I don't know. I think we should put it to a poll. Who wants to hear Jeremy do a guided meditation?
she was like, do a guide. She's like, oh my God, wait, that's it. You could do guided meditation as a clown for clowns. And I was like, okay, girl.
Now that's fucking creative. Okay.
I was like, I'm not adding it. My reel's done, y'all. It's done. So,
I would listen to it, you know.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate that, but no.
Just one other idea of mine, Jeremy throws to the window.
I can't do it, but I do realize I need to invest. I don't have room here for it. Well, I guess like when Austin when Austin leaves, y'all, I will have a little bit more space to have this. But like I was telling Michael, for voice acting, like I'm gonna need like a whole setup here because I didn't realize a lot of it's done at home.
Yeah.
And you send it off. Speaking of voice actors, I think we're gonna have Ian. I think is joining us next month.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's Ian Watson. They do all kinds of like random acting stuff, and they're very theatrical and very silly and very fun. So I'm really excited.
But they're joining us next month, so that'd be cool. I did meet with this agency for voice acting, y'all. It was my manager and I. I don't know if I told you. Did I tell you this?
I don't think so. Maybe.
So we met with this agency, and the lady, it was on Zoom. And this lady, like, the way she talked about me, she was like, "You look different. What are you? Are you Asian?" And I was like, "Oh, do I? I don't think I look Asian. I like don't think I do. Michael thinks I do. I don't think I do. I get a lot of like Hispanic is what a lot of people think. But yeah, so she was like, "What are you, Asian?" And I was like, "I am." She's like, "Perfect. Everyone's looking for diversity now, so they're gonna love you for that." And I was like, "Yeah, but what about my voices?" She was like, "Yeah, but they want someone that looks like the character." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, okay." And she's like, "And you're LGBTQ?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Even better." I was like, "Okay, we gotta go."
How many boxes can we check with this one?
Literally,
You know?
I was like, "Girl."
That's so funny.
That's how she was gonna market me for voice acting, y'all. Is my looks, not my talent. I was like, okay.
Like, and your pocket sized, great.
I can't, literally. And you're short. You're 4'2". Perfect. They're casting Snow White and the Seven Dwarves right now.
Stop.
Actually, there are no. I don't know the politically correct term for it, but there are no shorter people in there. Did you not hear about that?
If you were one of the Seven Dwarfs, who would you be?
Oh, Grumpy. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Why did I even fucking ask?
What would you be? Happy? Wait, is Happy it? Happy's one of them, right?
He's one. I think Happy or Dopey or probably those two.
I could be Doc. I could see myself being Doc. No?
Over Grumpy? No.
No, not over Grumpy.
But yeah, as like a backup.
Bashful.
If we like happen to find someone else grumpier than you. Bashful. Oh my God. Actually, my senior year of high school, there was a group Halloween contest, and me and 6 other people went as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I was Bashful.
Oh, interesting.
And we won the competition, actually.
Who picked that?
Who picked me being Bashful?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't like Halloween, and it was just the last one left.
You don't like Halloween?
Not really.
Like, at all? Like, you don't dress up at all? Wait, that's a lie. You dress up as avocado toast or whatever.
I literally bought a Halloween costume because my best friend who loves Halloween said I'm having a Halloween party and costumes are mandatory.
You know, we could dress up as food for a stream one day. Because I have my cup of noodles still.
You do have your noodles.
I do.
I have avocado, I have toast, I have eggs, I have bacon.
Oh my God, girl. You like Halloween.
It was just, those are just 2 years of couples costumes that person I have used.
I'm trying to think. I don't have any other silly costumes like that. I just have costumes.
A giant banana?
No.
How about this? You cosplay as an avocado and I'll just wear my avocado.
Yeah, like aren't they brown and just a ball? No, the purple. Dark green. What color is an avocado? Purple?
Girl, are you colorblind?
What color is an avocado, girl? Dark purple, dark green. What color is an avocado?
Dark green. What are you
Not the
talking
inside.
about?
I know the inside is green. The outside.
It goes from like green to brown. Dark dark brown.
I was
Black?
right the first time then. How dare you make me feel silly?
What color's an avocado? Purple?
You know, I hate avocado. Actually, Michael's he saw something on TikTok right now for, I don't know, honey fire ranch, whatever. So he's cooking it right now. And I hate ranch, y'all. I hate ranch.
I know. You told me that, and I was kind of disappointed.
Michael's like, you want it? And I was like, no, I hate ranch. And then Donna's like, what, do you like sour cream? Thinking she had me in a gotcha moment, y'all. And I'm like, no, I fucking hate sour cream too. I do like mayo though.
I was inquiring.
I hate sour cream.
Oh, but you do like mayonnaise. Okay. You know what's so funny? So I have a coworker who despises mayonnaise. Like, will not touch it, will not look at it, will not see it. Like, none of it.
I mean, I can't just like eat a ladle of mayonnaise. But if it's on my sandwich, I don't mind it. But like sour cream, if it's on my taco, or if they put like a dollop, whatever.
A dollop? A dollop of daisy?
I was just gonna sing that. But if they like put that on my taco, I get so mad. And avocado too, or guacamole, I hate it.
I love both those things. Anyways, so he didn't realize that mayonnaise was in ranch, and he likes ranch, and I told him that, and I kind of ruined his day. So that's thing number one. Sorry. Thing number two is now in Stardew Valley, you can drink the mayonnaise, which you could not before.
Do people drink mayonnaise?
No, but like,
why is that?
When it's like, you want to eat this egg, and like you just like pop an egg in your mouth in Stardew. Now it's like, now you can actually drink it.
Right. They just did an update, no?
It comes out tomorrow.
Oh, are you gonna play it?
I sure fucking am.
You should start a community farm with friends.
I'm gonna start my own farm.
Yeah, but don't you have a group of friends that want to play?
I'm gonna start my own farm, and my friends will also start a farm.
Do you not like having group farms?
Stardew is just so hard because I feel like people want to commit at different levels, and I can't commit the same as some other people would like me to commit.
You know, it's actually true. I did a group farm with 3 of our friends. One was cheating, and she lied and said she wasn't cheating. We all know who that is. Meg.
Yeah.
Meg found this exploit, y'all, where you could rename the chicken to whatever item you want and return the chicken, which I didn't even know you could return chickens in the game. And so you could return the chicken, and then it would give you an item, like a rare item in the game, and then you would sell it. Like, so that's what she was doing. And she was doing it on my stream, y'all, and not telling me. And I would always be like, we'd end the day, y'all, and she'd have like these like 30 rainbow prism things. I'm like, where are you getting all this? And she's like, oh, I just found them in the mines or whatever. I'm like, what? And nobody said anything. Nobody said anything in my chat. All these Stardew lovers said nothing. And then afterwards, she told me she cheated. She was cheating in the game. I was like, So, and then one person we played with spent all the money. Juicy. And then, but you know what's funny? Juicy will take all the money, but then she'll get mad if like you're not helping in like in the mines or something. She's like, where are you at? And I'm like, well, I'm doing my own thing since you're taking the money. Like,
yeah.
So we had to do a separate farm that like we each had our own money. I also don't like that, like games like that, you guys have to be on together.
Right, at the same time, kind of.
Versus like an MMO where like I could just like if I was doing New World, I could just log in, do my thing, and you guys can join or leave whenever you want. But like,
I was just playing New World last night.
That's funny. I was on yesterday.
I was lying to you. I haven't played that in a long time.
I know you haven't because, you know, I look at the company and I see who has logged in.
When does it say I logged on last?
It's been a while, girl.
I could check my Steam.
It's been a few months.
1942.
It's been,
no,
I think,
actually only a couple months because we did I did some winter stuff.
Mama, it's March.
Oh yeah. Down flies when you're
girl, it's March.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time. The only person that really logs on, actually Meg logged on the other day, Red logged on, but Delonzo, who's in the company, logs on every day. So yeah.
Our king.
But
I would log on to New World. It's just a game I forget about, kind of.
Well, they patched a lot, and so I'm actually really worried about the future of New World. So they had a season 4 that ended like 2 weeks ago, and season 5 was already supposed to be here. There has been no communication of where season 5 is for the battle, like nothing. Like we're just sitting here waiting We have no clue. But I wasn't too mad though because like I was behind on my battle pass, and so I was like doing some stuff on there. There wasn't really anything I really wanted, but I was just trying to get as much as I could for free. So that's what I was doing. But yeah,
You know what I realized? Wait, were the two ogre thingies after winter? Because I did do that.
I think that was November. No, they had the turkey event.
I think it was the one after the
It might
winter
have been
event. I did do
after.
that.
It might have been.
Okay, so it was only like January that I hadn't logged
It
in.
had to be January because February was the Lunar New Year, and you did not do that.
I know, I probably should have, huh?
I barely did it. I didn't get any of the stuff in there.
Bad.
But I have too many other games.
Oh my god.
What?
But is there going to be an Easter event
Oh my god. So, do you not know about the Easter event?
with the
I hate
bunnies?
Easter event. Yes, I hate Easter event in games. It's just not
Why?
for me. Also, I'm not an Easter fan. Do you like Easter?
No, I mean, I like the Easter colors and I like
I hate the colors.
candy. Oh, my like whole life is Easter colors,
I
and you're
know. Y'all, I know.
just living in the darkness.
I love
I
the
actually got my
darkness.
nails done yesterday, a little pastel green.
Literally, she sent me a picture and I didn't say anything because they literally reminded me of like Easter jelly beans.
That's kind of the vibe, yeah.
Well, you succeeded.
It's a weird green.
It is a different
It's
green.
a weird green.
You know what? It looks like a Sour Patch Kid.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I-
They're actually very sparkly too, but you can't tell on
You can't tell right there, but you could tell in the picture.
yeah.
Michael loves
I
Sour Patch
also think
Kids.
I also think my skin tone, this looks a little sickly.
It was when you did send me that picture. I'm not gonna lie. Juicy and I were on a call, and I was like, "Oh, that's a different color."
No, totally fair.
It is
Totally
like
fair.
it's
I
not
do agree.
mint. It's not lime. It's kind of in the
It's like-
middle.
It's a weird, like a little sage lime.
Yeah, it's a different color, but it looks like a jelly bean. They look fake actually. They
Ugh.
look like press on nails because
These
she
are
did
real
well.
ass nails.
I know she did well, but they look like.
It was actually a man.
Oh really? Look at that.
An Asian man did my nails.
Why I gotta be Asian?
He did not say one word to me
I probably wouldn't have either.
until the very end.
When he said thank you for the tip.
He said, "You're done."
Did he give you a hand massage?
Yes, he did. Thank God, because no, he did a really awesome job. I would go back to him any day, but I don't know. I'll have these on for 4 weeks, and then we'll swap them out.
I love the hand massage when you're getting nails. I haven't got my nails done in a very long time, but when I did, the hand massages, I would just go for the hand massage, honestly.
No, literally, it's so nice.
Michael gets his nails done all the time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he
Does
has.
he get it painted or just like shaped up and stuff?
Oh no, he gets them all done up. Like right now,
I-
you know, like that trend. It's really funny because I remember when I was younger, my sister had all the magnets, and like it's like back, where you do the magnet and it does like the
Oh, like
design.
the cat eye?
Yeah. So he has
I've
like
been
this.
doing a lot of those lately.
Yeah, but it was like around when we were kids, and like my sister
Yeah.
used to have it. And so, but now they have like really fancy magnets and stuff where they can put like hearts and shit in there and like. But anyways, so I do like watching people do nails, like I've said before, like TikTok. I have a lot of nail TikTok on there. But Michael has like this iridescent cat eye, like tiger eye thing happening right now. But then he dyed his hair just recently black,
Oh.
which I hate that he
Uh-oh.
dyes his hair because he's salt and pepper and it looks so good, but he dyes it black.
Mm.
But it's better than when he was dyeing it like trying to dye it purple because it just
Oh,
he has thick black Puerto Rican hair. Like
it's hard to dye.
yeah, and so he would never get it blonde. It would be like orange, and then he would try to color it, and it just wasn't the color. Like you look, anyways. But he dyed his
Grassy.
hair. It was just awful. But so he just dyed his hair black, and so now his manicure has all black tips on it because it dyed
We're
it.
in our emo era. Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I'm like, his nails are
It's
also.
ruined it.
I hate long nails. I hate long nails on guys. I hate it, and you know, I'm probably gonna get judged for saying that. I don't care. I do not like it. And Michael has such long nails. I just get grossed out by people with long nails too, because there's a lot of dirt that's under your y'all's nails.
That's
like,
true.
y'all need to clean that shit. It's so
Actually,
gross.
mine are very clean.
Well, you just got yours done, but
I
like,
showered.
It's so gross. And he's not a dirty person, like, at all, but it just grosses me out. He's in the
Like, the
chat right
idea
now
of it.
yelling in all caps that they are not that long, but they are long, y'all. My husband is a liar. So it's
Michael just stilettos, like,
he's
pointing
like
out.
he's like Peter Griffin on typing on the keyboard. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they are so fucking long, and I hate them.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Michael, cut your goddamn nails.
Seriously, I can't. But well, I do have a fun fact to end out the podcast today.
Oh, good. Your last one was so wonderful.
But it was true though.
Didn't cause me to spiral at all.
It was true. Like it was very true. If you guys missed it last week, I said that doctors don't doctors don't save lives; they just prolong them, and which is true. It is true. Death is inevitable. Like, it is true. So, the second one, or the one I have for today is: did you know that the skin on your lips is the
nope.
What?
I don't even want to hear it. What the fuck are you about to say?
The skin of your lips is the same tissue as as your asshole. It's called mucosa, but it's the exact same tissue, and it's because it goes from it's both ends of the pipe, y'all. So when you say, whenever you say you kissed an asshole, like if I mean, so we're all eating ass.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so the more you know.
Oh my god, you know what? What if someone used like a lip plumper on their asshole?
I'm sure it wouldn't be. I'm sure it would burn, girl.
It would burn. It'd be very tingly.
It would be like the lube that's like the tingling lube.
Not the tingling lube. Oh yeah.
I bet it would feel like that. I'm not putting any plumper on my booty hole, but yeah, just so there you go. Mucosa, y'all. That's the name of your lips and your asshole tissue.
One big long tube there.
From one end pipe to the next.
Wow.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's it, y'all. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be back next week with another fun fact. Also, next week is Britva and Austin are going to be joining us, so that's going to be very, very fun. But thank you guys for being here, and we will see you next week. All right, bye.
Bye.